It's the next morning. We're here at the campsite. Got our coffee, our gadgets and gadgets, the bikes. Didn't film too much of the last night. By the time we got back here, we were super tired. So didn't really film too much of that jazz. But as you can see, it's not really camping. So, you know, we got in last night and basically ate some pizza and racked out immediately. We were pretty tired. So we're up early this morning and we're about ready to hit the road, but walk around the campsite with me. As you can see, we got a little rain and morning condensation all over the bikes. Connor's attacking the mosquitoes. We're about to hit the road. Goodbye, campsite. All right, welcome back. We are on our way home from Ocean Shores, Washington. We had a blast at the Hog Wild motorcycle rally. We had a great evening, drank some beer, ate some pizza this morning, had a great morning, woke up early, drank some coffee, got the travel trailer all buttoned up, good to go. And now we are on our way home. I think the simpler a trip, sometimes the better a trip ends up being. As my wife says, just dudes being dudes. So as you can see, we are actually having some coastal weather this morning on the way out. Bikes got wet. We are currently getting wet. We are most likely going to be soaked to the bone before we end this trip today. We got a 7-hour ride ahead of us. We're not gonna go the same way that we took on the way here. We're actually gonna be hitting Diablo Lake, which is another one of those super pretty lookouts that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. You guys are gonna love it. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Okay, I got the fuel. We all got the fuel. So what we ended up doing is we ended up navigating towards Arlington, Washington, because that'll take us through Diablo Lake, or take us in the direction of Diablo Lake. And we want you guys to see it. On the road again. You know, I struggled for so long with the Harley navigation system. I just couldn't figure out how to use it effectively, and I don't know why. I think it's because anytime I used the Harley navigation system, I was the one leading, and then I felt if I took the time to mess with it or try to figure it out, when I was leading a group that I was putting people out. And I hate the feeling of putting people out or making people wait on me. It literally nauseates me. So what I ended up doing was, on my own time, just spent a couple hours messing with it, playing with the maps and the search functions and all the jazz, and ended up figuring it out. Turns out it's really easy when you're not feeling like you have to be quick and fast. So here we are, using navigation, getting where we're going. A funny story. While we were sitting there at the rally watching the Street Creepers, that was the group doing the stunt show, of which, by the way, was amazing, as you saw. I feel a little tap on my elbow, and so I turn, and there's this little girl standing there, couldn't be older than 10 years old, and she goes, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I figured she was just asking because I had my DJI and I was filming. And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I do have a YouTube channel." And she goes, "Are you Blacktop Diaries?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was wearing my Blacktop Diaries hat, but the logo on those hats is pretty small. So I said, "Are you a subscriber? Do you actually watch my videos?" And she goes, "Yeah, me and my dad watch your channel. We watch all your videos." And so I was just like, "Oh my goodness, that's amazing." And I was like, how did you know I was here? Did you recognize me?" And she's like, "I can recognize you just by your tattoos." So I start laughing and I was like, "Oh, well, do you want some stickers?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so she also wanted photos, so I took some photos with her. And I ran back to my bike, so I was parked a little bit away. Ran back to my bike and grabbed my stickers, and I gave them a whole bunch. You know, I walked over to where her father was, and he wanted to shake my hand and meet me, and so I shook his hand, handed him a bunch of stickers. So Cassidy, this shout out's for you. That's amazing. Keep watching motovlogs, keep watching YouTube. You and your dad seem like real cool people. Keep watching. I really appreciate the support on the channel. is going to become one of those videos where I'm going to have to get creative with editing it. And I say that because I feel like no matter what I do, I'm going to be doing all this a disservice. And I'm going to try my best. What do you think, Connor? El Diablo. Why is the water like that? Is it the sulfur or something like that?
It's the color.
Glacial runoff.
Glacial
It's got like
runoff.
minerals and shit in it. Something like that.
I like it, Rob. No, I did not bring my wingsuit because I do not own a wingsuit.
Fine silt, meltwater.
Okay, we figured it out, guys. We figured it out. As glaciers in the surrounding high country slowly wear down the mountains, the grinding of rock against rock produces a fine silt that meltwater streams carry into the lake below. This rock flour suspended in the water reacts with light to give the lake its blue-green color. Huh. I knew some of those words. I mean, it's just stupid how pretty it is,
You
though.
get a boat, go out to that island and light all the dead shit on fire. Have a big bonfire out there.
I concur.
他们走回来了。对啊，可以，他们回来了。
What would you say that stretch was, Rob? Like 80 miles? 80 miles or 100 miles of just perfect, all through the dense woods and all that jazz? What was it, 80 or 100 miles, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. As long as the slow cars get out of the way.
Yeah, we were behind that red Tesla for what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, 6 miles, 45 minutes.
Yeah. 6 miles, 45 minutes. It's a good thing there's so many pretty things to look at.
I was an impatient guy. If I was an impatient guy, I would be mad. It's a good thing that I'm very, very patient.
Rob is a beacon of
He had
patience.
Like 90 when we passed him.
Yeah, we did. What was your favorite part of this Ocean Shores trip and Hog Wild stuff?
It's tough between this and the stunt show. The stunt show.
This and the stunt show. You're allowed to have two favorite things. Diablo Lake. It's a toss-up. What about you, Rob?
Stunt show, hands down.
Stunt show and passing that red Tesla. That's awesome. I'm a sucker for good views, so I would say my favorite part was the last 100 miles, seconded only by the stunt show.
Street creepers.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the stunt guys were street creepers out of Longview, Washington. Check them out. They have a merch store.
I was gonna say this is that Wild City Cycles, but
Yes, they also have
Wild street cycles.
Wild Street Cycles is one of their sponsors. They have a lot of merch in their store. That is based out of Longview, Washington. Yeah. Good point.
These are my blacktop diaries, where the roads and mountains are and trees. Throttle wide open to feel again. The blacktop will always be my